Cute. Anarcute is the name of the game I am reviewing. Anarcute. Get it? Because Anarcute is an action strategy game developed by Anarcute that has gameplay similar to Pikmin, I think. I never played Pikmin. You know, like most people on the internet, I enjoy cute things. I know in some of these videos I may come across as cynical or jaded, but I'm actually a little bitch. I still have my collection of stuffed toys that I got when I was a kid, plus some ones that I got not too long ago, and if you judge me because of this, I'm telling my dad! So in short, I was totally down to play a light-hearted cute game and completely embrace my femininity. And that is pretty much what happened. I'm not gay, by the way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being gay, obviously, but I'm not. Just in case you were wondering. The story of Anarcute is all about revolution. There's a big evil corporation that's taken over the world, and it's led by this guy who you can just tell is evil because... I mean, fucking look at him. I mean, in realistic terms, he could even be considered cute, but in this world of small animals with frighteningly huge eyes, this guy might as well be Hitler. You play as this group of rioters that are a mix of different kinds of animals. And one thing I like about this game is how they start you out with like conventionally cute animals like dogs and cats and bunnies, and then they move you into the weirder, not as cute animals like snails and freaking spiders. Yes, spiders, those things that like half of the world are scared of. It's pretty great. The amount of animals you spawn with are different in each level. Sometimes it's a few and sometimes it's a lot. And the goal of the levels are usually capture the flags and then destroy something at the end or something similar to that. And the way you do that is by beating the shit out of the police. That sounded less like a crime in my head. The gameplay is pretty simple but fun. You mainly frantically left-click to attack with your bare fists, or frantically right-click to throw objects that you've picked up. As you proceed through the levels, you collect more rioters to add to your group, and as you collect more and more, you become stronger and are able to do new things, like destroy buildings and move giant objects. You can also collect weapons, such as lasers, machine guns, and spinning balls to help you defeat your enemies quicker and easier. The levels are all pretty well designed and are each different enough that it feels like no two levels are the same. Basically, despite all the violence that's going on, the game always feels pretty colourful and light-hearted, and the simple yet fun gameplay fits the kind of game that Anarcute is trying to be. And the music is freaking jamming! No, I'm not cool enough to say that. Each stage and boss fight have different theme songs that are all very bouncy and catchy. But as good as these songs are, I can't help but think of another song that might be more appropriate for some of these levels.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad cause he's brown.
No, but seriously, the music for this game is awesome. Nomade or Nomad, much respect to you, my friend. You knocked it out of the park. And I just want to quickly mention the boss fights in this game. There are a fair few, but one thing I really like is how most of the time you have to defeat them in ways that aren't immediately obvious. So you kind of have to use your brain to figure out how to beat it. And even once you do know how to beat a certain boss, it can still be a pretty difficult fight. One of the most terrifying feelings in this game is when you start out with like an army of rioters, but because the level or boss fight is so difficult, you lose more and more of your guys. And then finally you get whittled down to just one last guy, and you're like, oh god, help me! But then you end up beating the level with that one last guy anyway, so it all works out in the end. In conclusion, Anarcute is a delightful, cute game with fun gameplay, well-designed levels, tricky yet imaginative bosses, and awesome music. It is pretty short to be honest, but it's pretty cheap too, so there's that. And on the whole, it's just a sweet game, and I would recommend it to you if you are a fan of cute stuff. And I mean, why wouldn't you be a fan of cute stuff? What are you, stupid? Anarcute gets a snail with giant eyes. It's actually kinda creepy, to be honest.